Welcome, viewers. I'm still Taylor Nielsen. This is the second edition of the Timpview Thundercast. What was that? No, that's not okay. You're bringing in my head on a chicken and it's pooping thunderbolts. No, it's not okay. Big day. We found the budget to keep going, and we have Britton Covey today. Exclusive interview. Found nowhere else. We've been getting a lot of comments for the podcast. And while we appreciate all comments, it's important to realize that some are not welcome. If I'm getting comments like, I really enjoy the podcast, next time take your clothes off, sing a silly song or do a silly dance, interview the mayor about budget cuts in schools. No, that's not the purpose of the podcast. This is an intellectual program, and if you think we're going to pander to the minutia of pop culture, that's not going to happen. If you're coming here to see me do the twerk, the Gangnam style, or a lip sync, or a puppet show, head over to Disney Channel, because that's not how we roll here. This is an intellectual show full of intellectual crap. That's why it's called a podcast and not the news. We cover what's relevant and highbrow. A little bit of current events. Sadie's is in 2 months. You've only got 2 months left to ask, ladies. You need to realize that in Provo, people meet and get married in less time than 2 months. You don't need to ask that early. Another matter of business. Blood drive this week. So if you want to help people in need, you can either donate blood on the 30th, or you can donate money to the Thundercast, or blood. All right, now that we're done with the current events, got that out of the way, it's time for an exclusive interview with Britton Covey. Are the British coming? If you don't know who Britton Covey is, just a little bit about him. He's the youngest quarterback ever. He's an athlete. Okay. Some say he's a crime fighter by night. All right. Well, fame. Okay. With us, with your football kind of charisma, what's going on? You obviously have a little bit of publicity. Is that too much? Am I saying too much when I say that? Is that true?
No, that's true.
Okay.
That's true. Okay.
But did you ever think in your wildest dreams, did you ever dream that you'd be on the Thundercast with me?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know this really existed much, but thanks for having me on. I mean, this is great.
Okay, but that's not the best way to start an interview, Britton. But people have been talking about this. You've heard people talking about, like, Britton Covey and Taylor Nielsen finally matchup of the century on the Thundercast. Well, they've been talking about us being like the big matchup, so I don't know how you didn't hear.
I don't know how we're competing, but okay.
No, it's the Muhammad Ali versus whoever he was fighting. Hitler versus the rest of the world. Batman versus Superman. Taylor Nielsen versus Britton Covey.
All right. Who's Hitler?
Hitler. Okay. We might not want to make Hitler jokes in front of the camera. Just try. So football's big thing. Sometimes I feel like I could be a football player.
Oh yeah.
Like I could be the quarterback. I see you out there and I'm like, maybe that could be me. You ever think that maybe I should be there? When you're on the field about to throw the spiral down the field, do you ever think that I'm the one who's supposed to be in the hat?
The helmet. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Normally, I don't know if you're really fit for football.
I feel like I've got a show. You don't have a show, so I've obviously got what it takes to be physically to be a quarterback. I think we both agree, but do I have what it takes mentally? Do I have to? So that's why we're starting a new game called Thunderballs. What? Thunderball. You want to get the ball in the other person's end zone, right? Each team has 10 players, except for your team. You have 6. Okay.
Is this a real game?
Yeah. Well, here's the catch. All right. It's happening in my mind.
So basically, I'm gonna lose no matter what.
No. It's a fair chance. I send 3 flanking down the right side.
I'm really confused at what's happening right now.
Okay. Well, you wasted your move. Okay. So I'm gonna send another 3 down the other side. I have the ball. Okay. We're heading down. We're 20 yards left till I hit the finish line, touchdown.
What are you going to do?
Okay, so who has the ball? Like the flankers? What does that even mean?
You never played football before.
I'm gonna have them dive at your knees and take out 3 of your flankers. Okay? So it looks like you're down to 7 players.
You think I'm sending the ball with my flankers? I bet 3 of my guys digging a tunnel underneath the whole stadium the whole time. They're popping up about 10 yards from your touchdown.
But I still did take out your flankers and your.
No, but yeah, they were holograms, so. Holograms.
I'm putting a barrier underground.
Okay, can we be realistic, please? Are you serious? This is Thunderball. This isn't Rainbow Magic.
What the crap is Thunderball?
That's all the time we have today. Thanks to Britain. A little bit of mix up with our slogan. We can't use it anymore. It was, if you haven't seen the first one, like a good neighbor, Timpview podcast is there. Turns out a little company called State Farm, that's their slogan. They don't realize that instead of we saying State Farm in the middle, we say Timpview podcast, so everything is completely legal. So in order to avoid copyright infringement laws, this is Taylor Nielsen signing off. Timpview podcast. I'm loving it.